Hi people, how you doing? So I thought I'd do that catch up video, if that's what you want to call it, a little bit of a catch up. So I'm going to start with this TTO2 chassis that I've been working on. It's been converted to brushless full bearing kit, oil dampers, the center shaft. As you can see, I'm gonna try and go with magnets. If you give me 2 secs, I'll get the body shell and then you can see what car I'm going to turn it into. And there is the body shell. So this is a killer body Subaru shell. The box is, hang on. So yeah, like I was saying, this is the killer body shell. I think these shells look awesome. Like, let me move the chassis out of the way. Like, they're just so nice, these body shells. It's a shame they only do certain cars. I think it'd be nice if they could do some more. Like, I don't know. Maybe something like the Toyota, or just something different rather than that on the Lancia and the Skylines. I think if they added a bit more variety, I think it would sell probably. They'd probably sell some different ones if they did some different ones. But anyway, to the point of my video, excuse me guys. To the point of this shell, not the video, sorry. My mate Nitroflux reckons that these shells are a bit expensive. Yeah, okay, it's 50 quid guys. I don't think £50 for a fully painted shell that comes with accessories. So it's got the camera on the roof, it's got window wipers, it's got the wing mirrors, it's got some antennas, there's also a couple stuck inside. So you got them as well that go on the roof. And it also got the exhaust, and not only that, it's got the light buckets. And you get all that for 50 quid. And there is one difference as well I've noticed. The thickness of the shells. These killer body shells are actually quite thick. Let me grab a Tamiya car. So I grabbed my TL01 Colin McRae car. And look. See, this sounds more hollow. And that sounds more dense. And that's because this shell is thicker. Look. I'll grab the Lancia. So I grabbed the Lancia shell as well, and look. So you can tell it's a lot, the Lexan is a lot thicker. Yeah, I know I painted this the wrong colour, but it was the only blue I had when I did it. I still think it looks alright. It would have been better if it was a more darker blue, but meh, it is alright, I like it. But yeah, I think these killer body shells are worth it, guys. I think for 50 quid, I mean, you're gonna pay around about 30 to 40 pound for the shell anyway. By the time you buy the paint and actually cut it out and paint it and sticker it, it's worth 50 quid, guys. Honestly, I paid. I'll get another car. So I paid about £40 for this Toyota shell. The Toyota Yaris shell. I also sent it off to have it painted by CS Designs UK, which right there. That's their logo, guys. You can find them on Facebook. That's how I got mine done. So yeah, CS Designs UK, guys. If you want any shells painted, find him on Facebook and he should be able to hook you up. But yeah, thanks to CS Designs. Oh, do you like my drawers, by the way? I put stickers all over these things. Hang on, I have to turn it this way. But yeah, there's stickers all over them. But yeah, thank you CS Designs for painting me Toyota. I absolutely love it. So yeah, anyway, I paid like about 40 quid for that Toyota shell and about 45, let's just call it £45 to have it painted. So that's 85 quid basically just for that shell. And my mate's moaning about 50 quid for one of these shells. I knows what I'd rather pay. But I had the Toyota shell done by someone else because I didn't want to do it myself. And I know it's quite expensive, but I'm actually happy with it. So I'm glad I did it. I'm also getting another shell and sending that off to him as well. But the only person who knows who knows what that's going to be is Nitro Flux. Other than that, guys, you guys are going to have to wait if you want to see what it is. So yeah, I honestly think, guys, that the killer body shells are worth it. Honestly. So yeah, definitely, guys, I honestly think they're worth it. I'd buy another one. I actually like the Skyline one. They do the other Subaru one. I think they call it, I think it's the BRZ one. It looks more like a touring car. It's got the splitter and that coming around there. That shell is really nice, man. But I think that one is slightly dearer. I've seen that one for about 70 to 75, where this one is only like 50. The Lancia one was 50. So yeah, guys, for £50, if you want a Subaru or a Lancia, or maybe a Skyline if you want to do a drift kind of car, yeah, get yourself one of these. It's already painted. It comes with accessories. Looks super awesome. Like if you look at the front end on both cars, which one do you think looks better? Obviously, the paint doesn't help because I used the wrong paint when I painted this car, but so yeah, guys. Hopefully, the TTO2 will be this Subaru, and hopefully, I can use the magnets to mount the body. It just makes it easier with lights and stuff. Also, you got to be careful when running it because you don't want the body to pop off when you got your lights plugged in, because obviously that's probably going to break the wire. But either way, so anyway, that's the TTO2 I've been working on. By the way, this is all up and running. This is up and running, this car. So the next car I've been working on, some of you may remember this from my other channel, my MJ's RC's channel. So this is on a TTO1 chassis. The shell wasn't in the best of conditions when I got it. I revamped it, restickered it, blocked up some of the holes. I haven't finished this car, not yet, but I think it's looking pretty good so far. I have actually put the lights in this, and I have actually got LEDs in these exhausts. But yeah, like I said, guys, I haven't finished this car, not yet. My plan is to do some kind of sponsors. I want to do an underglow and have it as kind of like a power slider, drifter, whatever you want to call it. Just something you could slide around and have fun with, a little bit like my Kyosha, my Kyosha Evo car. Pretty similar to that, really. But yeah, I'll put up some pics of this car before, like when I got it. And a couple of stages into how it is now. I'll try and get a picture with the lights on. If I remember to put it in, I will do. If not, you'll have to wait till a different video and maybe I'll do it in a different one. So yeah, I've revamped this. The only thing I'm struggling with is how I can sort out these wing mirrors from hanging down so much. It kind of reminds me of Droopy. Like, I don't know how I'm going to get them to stay up more. I'm a little bit baffled. If you got any ideas on that, guys, let me know in the comments. But yeah, anyway, that's my Skyline. I've been working on that. So the next car I've been working on is this one. I don't know where to start with this one. Well, anyway, I've ripped the stock electrics out of it. They're no longer in there. I guess maybe I should just pop the shell off and show you. So yeah, guys, I've actually did some stuff on this. Hang on. Oh, never mind. I can't bother to look for it. Mainly, I was just going to say that this piece here, when I bought this car, it was like kind of grey, like this motor. So this was actually grey. So as you can see, yeah, I put some alley upgrades on it. So it's this top deck, these arms, the carriers on the rear. I did also get this chassis to do the chassis plate, but this is the wrong chassis plate. This is for the like monster truck. I don't know what they call it. It's on, hang on, it's on the back of the box. As you can see, guys, they do quite a lot of cars. Anyway, the chassis is for this chassis. Anyway, this chassis is for these. Well, I know it's definitely these. I'm not too sure about the rally car. It might use the same chassis. I'm not too sure. But I know it is more like the monster truck, especially the ones with the double shocks. So like these two, probably this one. Don't quote me on that because I haven't seen the chassis for this car, so I couldn't tell you. But I know these two definitely. Yeah, so this is for the monster truck. Anyway, I have ordered the one for this. I've also ordered the CVJ joints or CVD joints. So these things, I've ordered them as well. Mainly because when you turn now, if I can show you, when you turn now, there's a little bit more steering than there is stock. So when you turn in, let me pop this light on the camera. Can you see where the dog bone is hitting the cup? Like you can kind of see where the mark is, where it's been rubbing against it. So yeah, I'm going to change them to the CVD joints anyway. So yeah, I've put the motor from the Maverick Strada, the buggy what I had. I took the electrics out of that, so it's got the motor and the ESC out of that Strada car. And yeah, as you can see, I've got a Traxxas, so I'm basically running Traxxas radio with it. And I'm not gonna lie, this car is totally different. Oh yeah, I've also upgraded the gears to metal gears. So yeah, they're metal. I've also done all the differentials as well. Well, obviously I took it apart. I'm gonna have to take it apart again when I get the chassis. But yeah, I'm gonna be ordering a couple of other bits. I'm definitely gonna get this in alley because this is just way wobbly. I'm probably gonna get the front bumper pieces in alley, and then the only other thing I'd probably consider is the shock towers. Other than that, I don't think nothing else really needs to be alley. You don't really need the swing arms to be alley. You can just leave them plastic. I mean, you can change them if you want to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to leave them plastic. So yeah, I told you I've been doing quite a lot. So yeah, I'm going to be changing the chassis to aluminum. Like I said, I might do these, but I'm definitely going to do the bumper and this part here. I'm going to change them out. But yeah, still, once this is all up and how I want it, I'll take it out and do a video and show you it running then. I got some other wheels coming as well because I ordered these, but I don't know if you noticed when I had the shell on, these wheels are a little bit too small, which brings me to a point. Wait there. So I put the car on the box with the shell on so you can see what I mean with the wheels. Like, You see how much gap? That's because the wheels that come on this car are these wheels. And they are, well, there you go. As you can see, they're slightly bigger. You see? They're just ever so slightly bigger. I also had the same problem with my Kyosha. I thought I'd point this out because I've made so many mistakes with wheels. And it's been a bit of a pain in my ass, to be honest. So anyway, the wheel what is on the car now is a bit like your standard Tamiya wheel, like what you would put on a Tamiya. You could just shove that on your Tamiya now and it'd be signed on there. Not so good with this car because one, it makes more of a gap on your wheel arch and it will lower your car because obviously the wheel is smaller. So this is my Kyosha wheel, which again, it looks about the same height, but I can tell you now, it is not. It is not the same height, I'm telling you now. It's the same height as this one. Like I said, I've made so many mistakes with these wheels. This is why I'm doing this video, to show you about the wheels. So hopefully you guys don't keep making the same mistake I do. Which is you see wheels like these and you think, yeah, that work. And then you get them and then you're like, nope. So anyway, stock wheels that come on the HSP car. These are my Kyosha B whatever it was, the Evo car. They're off of the Evo. I couldn't run these wheels on the Evo because they haven't got no offset. So if I try putting these on my Evo now, they rub on the caliper. So I had to change them for 6mm offset wheels. And then that's like your normal Tamiya one, which is basically what's behind that. So that's like a normal Tamiya wheel. This is like a normal Tamiya wheel. This is off the Kyosha. This is off the HSP car. This isn't a drift wheel, but all you gotta do is change the tire. Just change the tire to a drift tire and it's a drift wheel. And that's a HPI wheel. I don't know if you can see the difference in sizes, but these three end wheels are slightly bigger than these two on the left hand side. So yeah, you might want to bear that in mind with these cars. So the HSP cars, the Kyosha and HPI, use slightly bigger wheel diameters than normal Tamiya wheels. So normal Tamiya wheels are slightly smaller than these three makes. Just bear that in mind when you're buying cars. It became a pain in my backside when I was doing my Evo. I had the same problem. If I put this wheel on my Evo, it would make my chassis too low, and then you would have too much of a gap around your wheel arch. So you need a bigger wheel to keep the height of the chassis and so you don't have so much of a gap around your wheel arch. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that one with you guys. I'm actually going to leave it there because this video has gone on for some time. So yeah, please like and subscribe, leave any comments, and I'll see you next time, guys. Oh, thanks for watching and please like and subscribe.